Bow. We give it a few minutes. Hey, I see y'all joining. What's up? What's up? Let me fix my ring light, you guys. Sorry if it's a little dark. I did change my setup around, so I feel like I just really liked it like this. So hold on, I feel like y'all can't see me the way I need y'all to see me. Oh gosh. Okay. Okay. Hey y'all, happy Thursday. Let's chit chat. Who do I have on here? Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate the love for sure. I love hopping on here on Thursdays. It's like my new favorite thing. Like, I don't care what I have going on. Like, coming here on Thursdays is just like a really great outlet for me. Like, I just feel like now I'm just so connected. I can't stop. So, yeah, I got a facial yesterday. Still working through some issues with my skin, but it is doing what it needs to do, okay? So I'm going to definitely work those in the budget because I just need to, now that I'm on camera, got to make sure my skin looks up to par. So anyway, not here to talk about skin. I'm here to just share my recent realization, I should say, and how this weekend in particular is going to be a very productive working weekend, very intentional working weekend, just because of what I feel like I have now been, what I've now realized. Excuse me, y'all. That came out of nowhere, but I have my water, so we're good. Anywho, so bridging the gap. The title of this stream, this live stream, is Bridging the Gap. I feel like what I've been trying to develop as a sense of like brand, really having an awareness. You know, I really am passionate about making my brand awareness. I am not whatsoever thinking about selling anything with Defined by Alex right now. My biggest focus point is awareness and just relating and growing my Instagram platform that way. And so, yeah, about 2 days ago, y'all. So let me just tell you a story real quick. About 2 days ago, I took myself to dinner, and I always do that. So in my mind, like in my routine, in my world, that ain't nothing new. I do that a lot. I really just enjoy taking myself out to eat like twice a week, just because it's like, all right, let me just step out and be social a little bit or whatever. And so as I was eating dinner, it just like kind of dawned on me on, I wonder how many people are comfortable with pretty much eating alone, being in their solitude. And y'all, I asked a question on my Instagram stories, and I felt like that was the most engagement I've gotten ever. And a light bulb just went off. And basically that helped me realize more content approach, more focus points, more pain points, more things to talk about, because I don't really see it enough about solitude and normalizing that. And also, let me just make this very clear, distinguishing solitude with loneliness, because they are totally different, y'all. Like, if you ask me, Just because you are alone does not mean you're lonely. Okay. So when I say bridge the gap, like I was so happy to finally have an aha moment, because I, as a new content creator, I've still kind of been like struggling a little bit with what am I going to make? How am I going to really shape up my Defined by Alex content? And of course, have business bleed into it, because that's really still, you know, a main point of my content for Defined by Alex, but make it more personable, because although I'm a t-shirt entrepreneur, you know, separately outside of that, I go through a lot of things too that doesn't always involve business. So, you know, I really wanted to reflect that. So I hope that makes sense. That's what it is, and I'm just happy. So I'm literally I'm cooking dinner right now, and I'm just gonna sit, you guys, and make a running list as far as what I need to do, how I need to really end this month, what type of content I want to put out, think about my brand, think about, you know, the aesthetics, think about all the things that you don't think people care about, but they do, so to speak, and just go from there. So this type of chat is more so me telling y'all how I'm bridging the gap, and I'm learning, and I'm finally getting it, and I'm happy to be happy about it, and all that stuff. Are we allowed to ask questions? Yeah, you can ask a few questions, but if it is something that I feel needs a consultation, I will direct you there. But I've answered questions on my lives before. I just also control the amount of questions I ask, just because I do have consultation services that, fun fact, a lot of people have been booking, so shout out to you guys. And we just have a really in-depth one-on-one. So short answer, yes, you can. But if I don't answer it, then you just know. Who else do I have on here? I know I'm late. I'm not in my normal time, y'all, so I'm sorry. I actually had a video or a live myself that I wanted to be involved with. My time at 6. So I was like, well, shoot, that's cutting into my live time. But I really wanted to be on it. So appreciate y'all for being flexible, just because I didn't want to miss that live. But other than that, I'm here. We rocking, we rolling. I'm really excited for what the end of this year is going to hold. I've just been in this productivity mindset and mood, and when I'm in this space, you guys, and I just say I'm so happy, because sometimes I don't have it, and when I don't have it, I'm like, I really wish I was productive. But when I feel like I'm productive, woo, am I just like, I'm taking off. So hi Thelma, how are you? Thanks for tuning in. So yeah, where am I located? I'm in Kansas City, Missouri. I'm just kidding. No, I'm in Kansas City. I'm from the Midwest. I'm actually from Illinois. So that's where I'm located. What part of Texas? I have really good friends in Houston. I went to go visit her in July. Had a blast. So enjoyed that. Yeah. What part of Texas do you live in? So I've been in those neck of the woods, and my dad lives in Texas. Completely forgot about that. But my dad lives in Texas too, and I went to go see him in June. So that's funny. I've been to Texas twice this year, which was very fun. Humble. Never heard of Humble, Texas. That's interesting. What are you nearby? I'm gonna look that up myself, because I have never heard of Humble, Texas. I think that's super cute. That's such a cute city name. Like, I'm from Humble. That's cute. Okay, within the Houston metropolitan area. Okay. Cool. Well, welcome. That's awesome. So yeah, that's really what's going on, y'all, as of this week, as of a couple of days ago. I am super excited. Like I said, I'm just gonna take my time and type out my to-do list of all the things that I've been thinking about this week and what I want to get done, because it's the opportunity of growth. I feel like it's really just at my feet, and I'm excited to really embark on that. But I got to take it one day at a time because definitely don't want to overwhelm myself. I'm not trying to do that. But I also sometimes can't help it just because some things you just like, I just want to get this all done. But we are just halfway in September. I cannot wait to look back and know that I've accomplished so much at the end of this month. I've done so well so far with hitting my goals. And I know I'm just going to keep that same momentum. So once I write down this to-do list, you guys, like I'm executing it literally starting, if not tonight, tomorrow for sure. I'm going to just do something new every day. Just work on this, work on this, work on this, work on this. And that's just what I'm going to do. Oh, it's a really small city. Okay. Where I'm from originally, I don't even know what to compare my city to. Yeah, it's not Houston. It's like fairly small. I mean, it's East St. Louis. If you guys have ever heard of that city, it is right next to St. Louis, but just literally different states. So it's Illinois, Missouri, then East St. Louis, and you just cross over and then you're in Missouri. But yes, that is where I am from originally. Yeah, so that's super good. You guys have any other questions, or what has been going on in your week so far? I feel like a lot of people are preparing for the fall, trying to figure out their next steps. I've kind of just feeling like that's just like the energy that I've been seeing lately. But let me just be the one to tell you that you can do it. You got it. And I think that it just takes time for you to figure out how to put the pieces together, if that makes sense. I was afraid of eating alone, but I took that step and tried it, and I was scared, but it takes some getting used to. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. And trust me, I've had the same feeling too, as far as like eating by myself at the bar, and especially being a woman. And I know that that's where it kind of can become a little bit more hesitant because as a woman, we typically are accompanied by a man or friends when we go out eating and drinking. And when you are alone by yourself and you enjoy that, then it's just like, I mean, there's nothing wrong. It just happens. And so I'm here to talk about that more. And I'm happy to find the area that's so easy for me to make content on. So also, if you guys are not following me on my Instagram pages, I would love for you to follow me off of YouTube. So let me go ahead and put my personal IG, which is at Defined by Alex. Oh, I can't put the @ sign because it's going to tag my YouTube channel. I forgot. Okay. Zoom. And then for business, it is _Black Mantras. Have I ever thought about doing an ebook? You know what, Adrian? I haven't. I haven't, just because there's more things I want to kind of conquer and master. That's not to say I won't. I just don't know right now if I will. So, if I feel like all the knowledge from now until when I feel like I've gotten it and, I'm seeing really good results consistently, I put out something, then sure, why not? But right now, I can't see myself making anything. I tried to do a course, and maybe it's something I could dive into on the next slide, but I tried the course route which means I just tried to I didn't try, I actually did, but I could have done better as far as the results and like establishing a rapport and just making that be a foundation of how people can learn how to make t-shirts, but that's not a thing right now. I've paused it. But I'm learning. Sometimes you do hit some walls when running a business and figuring things out on your own. And I think the best thing I can do is embrace that. That's something I wasn't good at right now. And I realized how I couldn't put my focus into that, and that's okay because that just means that everything that I'm learning now to this point, and if I want to revisit it, I will. But girl, I had a whole course. I had took a whole week of doing nothing else but making this course to come together, and I was just like, it's not really my jam. I would say that like it's not really something. I don't know. I don't know. You should make a journal for building your dreams. Oh, that would be so cute. That would be such a good idea. Yeah, because I mean, I know that a lot of people love journals and a lot of people love like scripting and manifesting it. So look at you helping me out with ideas. I never thought about a journal. I'm just still focused on growing my t-shirt business and having that be such a good success. However, that doesn't mean that, that idea could be great for Defined by Alex, if you ask me, because it is a really good industry, journaling and planners and notebooks and stuff. A lot of people do like that, and I can make it so simple and it could be fun. It could be fun. So thank you for that. I actually, where are my Post-it notes? Because that is a good idea. And I think that that's something people would like, especially knowing that I've like made it and just something that you can do is like a tangible product, Yeah. So sorry, y'all. This one's a little bit boring. I really just wanted to still be consistent and hop on here and still connect with you guys. So next week I'll be on time. I'll be in my normal time, which is 6 o'clock standard time, and we can pick it back up. So other than that, well, I thought all day had a question, but I guess they didn't want to. They didn't want to ask it. I was ready. I was ready to answer your question. Other than that, you guys, I'm just looking forward to a working weekend. I'm going to go out and pick myself up like some wine because I am going to be in the house and I do need alcohol. I'm grown and I'm just going to be honest, especially for me not to go out and spend my money. I need to have it in my house, right? So I'm going to do that. I'm gonna go get me some wine. I actually might pick up some here in the next few minutes after I finish dinner and be in the house. Cause one thing I'm also is like I need to stick to a budget job and spending money, and it's just out of control. But yeah, so once I finish cooking my dinner, I'm gonna go out and grab some wine. And then this weekend, it's definitely a working weekend. I'm gonna just have like Friday, Saturday, Sunday devoted to all these things. And I'm just really excited because I feel like if I don't take this weekend to work and really put myself full throttle in most businesses, I'm going to continue to be in this rabbit hole. What's the phrase, y'all? Like just a loop that doesn't close, right? Basically. So I was just like, I don't want to keep doing it. Hey, Shayna. Hey, Sonia. Oh, hey. So I actually use Printify, but so far so good. I actually have a video that I just uploaded for Sunday, and I just broke down Printify's shipping and just kind of explaining that because that's such a learning curve. So I have had no complaints with it. As of right now, I'm still happy that I made the switch because it gives me time to focus on marketing, and I'm not always in my lab making shirts, which I still enjoy doing, but I realize how since I'm by myself, I need help basically. But so far so good. I do enjoy it. It's been going well. I have a Facebook ad running as we speak. So far, I've got one order from my Facebook ad. So a part of my task for this weekend is just really going to sit myself down, put my phone on Do Not Disturb, and learn each metric of my Facebook ads because that's just where I'm at in my business now. It's time for me to understand the numbers, the marketing, and all that stuff. So that way, when I apply what I'm learning, it makes sense. And, it's just creating the whole recipe for success. So that was a very long answer. But that's where I'm at. I do like it so far. What else is going on? Well, that's all the questions so far. Okay. Alrighty, that is good. So that is about it. I'm just, putting in the work that's needed. Also, I don't know if I told you guys this, but I am considering this year as my first year of business. The reason why I say that is because I am more involved this year. I am more knowledgeable. I am more aware. I have accepted a lot of things in my life, both personally and from a business standpoint. So even though I technically launched Black Mantras in 2020 during the pandemic, I'm starting this as my first year because of what I've learned and what I've already, learned from. So for me, yeah, 2021 for me is my first year of business. Oh, I hate that. Okay, so yeah, Printful is a little bit more higher too. Like I don't know as far as like in my experience, I feel like Printful is slightly bit more higher. But yeah, try Printify. And also, excuse me, I'm gonna spill the beans on my video for Wednesday. So, excuse me, goodness gracious. My video for Wednesday is a sponsored video, which I'm super excited to say that. It is a sponsored video with Printify. They reached out to me when I posted switching to print on demand and switching to their platform. So again, guys, I'm just manifesting it, and it's happening. I'm so thankful that they're seeing me for showing up as my authentic self. So, but the video that will be scheduled for this upcoming Wednesday is pretty much my experience on Printify's quality and samples. I was able to order samples for free just so I can, of course, make the video and, have my compensation for that video. And I'm so thankful. Everything came out so well. The quality of my artwork was top notch, which is what I was super nervous about. Of course, going from doing it on your own and now having someone else fulfill it, you want to make sure your products don't look scratchy or like very, what am I trying to say? Not top grade level. So that video, my editor is currently working on to have that finished tomorrow, and that's going to be for Wednesday. So highly recommend you stay tuned for Wednesday, so that way you can see, you can give your feedback and your overall just thoughts on if you really want to switch to Printify. So far, my experience has been good. I have no complaints. There are things that are out of my control, given the circumstances of it being print on demand. So there may be products that I have to have routed or they're not available. But the bottom line is, so far, so good in my world. So thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Yes, go ahead and get started, you guys. The t-shirt industry is growing and growing and growing. And if you know, I've said this before, but if this is your first live, then I do not mind saying it again because I really want you guys to hear it and understand it. Like, not everything is gonna always be easy. You might have ideas that you think are gonna work and not work. It's really sometimes a gamble. But just know that in your heart and in your mind, you got to make sure those two are connected as far as your belief system, your abilities to know you can push yourself, all these things, because that's all you need, y'all. Everything else will follow suit. There's resources, there's free resources out there. There's groups, Facebook groups too. So if you guys haven't really dived into like the Facebook groups, you guys, there are plenty. I'm a part of a few Facebook groups myself. I'm just like to be a part of a like-minded community, which is called T-shirt Millionaires. So I don't know if you guys have heard of the T-shirt Millionaires group, but join that. Nothing but great love, great spirits, great energy, and you can just tell everybody is trying to win. What I recommend, thank you so much. But I also just recommend you guys, just have in mind, don't get yourself caught up in seeing other people's numbers, other people's sales and stuff. It is motivating, yes, but don't get lost in that, okay? Because what you don't want to do is have other people's, excuse me, what you don't want to do is have other people's expectations to your situation. So if you were to ask me what advice would I give for people starting off, that's all I would say. I know y'all didn't ask me for that, but I just wanted to share that so that you feel good about starting, and you know where to go when you need help. You know what to look up when you need to find something out, etc., etc. Oh, y'all so sweet. Look at y'all being friends. I love that. I really do, because that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. So, yes. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. Fire up the heat press. Love the name. I really do. But yeah, so that's really it for this live, you guys. Thank y'all for tuning in. For those of you who be watching the replay, hey y'all. So I keep all of my lives on my channel. It is also a way for me to add more content, which is always good for excuse me, YouTube and the algorithm, because you just never know what can take off for you again as far as being a YouTuber. And yeah, I'm here for a long time. So I'm gonna catch y'all later. I am going to finish my dinner, go grab some wine, and make this running list of things I have to do. But I'm so excited to get started. I feel like I'm bridging the gap, and I can't wait to put out more content for people who are starting, beginners, people who have started but just kind of still need the push, because I understand you get that, you need that too. Okay, but I'm gonna catch y'all next week. Have a wonderful weekend. Create magic. Start. At least take the next step, whether that's starting, whether that's forming your LLC, whatever it is. Do what you have to do, to get to the next level. But it all starts with up here and right here. All right. Catch y'all next week.